Today I will show you how to make this cool lacy shawl. First, make sure the racking handle is in its lowest position. Raise 106 needles on the front bed and arrange them as in the diagram. You must have groups of 4 working needles in 1-to-1 division. I love to raise them all the way so I can check if I'm arranging them the right way. Place the edge springs on the last working needles. On the back bed, raise the needles as shown in the diagram. You can see up close. Place the edge springs on the last working needles, then bring the needles to working position. You can see the needles again. Set both locks to N and the stitch size to 4.5. Insert the black strippers and take the waste yarn. Make sure to choose a contrasting color waste yarn. Knit 1 row. Rotate the racking handle 1 full turn anti-clockwise and knit 1 row. Clear the row counter. Make sure all working needles have a stitch on them, then use the double-eye bodkin tool and transfer the stitches as shown in the diagram. You have to transfer the rightmost stitch from each group of 4 needles to the closest working needle on the back bed. Then transfer the rightmost stitch from each group of 4 needles to the closest working needle on the front bed. I love to raise the needles all the way to see them better. Do you like such shawls? Tell me in the comments below. After transferring the stitches, you will have groups of 3 working needles in 1-to-1 division. Don't forget to move the edge spring on the last working needle after transferring the stitch from the rightmost needle on the front bed. All empty needles must be out of working position. Now knit 20 rows with the waste yarn. Set the front lock to N and the stitch size to 4.5. Set the back lock to AX and the stitch size to 4.5. Take the main color yarn. I'm using 2 strands of acrylic yarn. Raise pushers under every first and last needle of each group of 3 needles. You can see it up close. Now raise pushers on the back bed. You can see it on the diagram. Knit 6 rows. Don't clear the row counter, set the front lock to AX, then set the back lock to N. Now knit 6 rows. Move only the NX levers on both locks and knit 6 rows. Now move both levers again and knit 6 rows. You have to repeat these steps until you reach the desired length. By the way, I would appreciate if you like the video, that would motivate me to upload more. Now the shawl is the desired length, it's 144 centimeters long. I knitted a total of 960 rows. Set both locks to N and the stitch size to 4.5. Then take the waste yarn again and knit 20 rows with both locks set to N. make an empty eyelet and knit one row to drop the shawl. It should look like this. It's very beautiful. Now you have to sew both sides together to form a loop and remove the waste yarn. That way you will have an infinity shawl. If you iron it, it will become a lacy shawl like this small piece. I don't know how to do it, so I will end the video here. Don't be mad at me, this is not a sewing tutorial. Thank you for watching, have a nice day and see you in my next video.